Defensively, you've already seen some really promising signs from Drummond and AD, both able to move their feet on the perimeter to switch out. They're starting to get some cohesion on that end. And again, no stranger is AD to playing with the traditional center like Andre Drummond.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, as you said, I don't think it makes any difference who's on the floor with AD. He's got that ability.
Ready for the Lakers, but it's not in a good way. Bounce now to Cole Anthony, who's having a great month of April. The young man, the rookie, underneath, nobody home, and
they give up a dunk.
Lakers have lost 3 in a row, 4 out of 5. Orlando has lost their last 5, and their coach is out, which we'll get to in a moment. Davis, mid-range for shot, back in the lineup after missing the game the other night. Remember, 16 threes in his last 3 contests. And immediately they close right out on him, not going to give him any space at all. Caldwell Pope, lob underneath to Drummond. 22 at home for this Orlando team. No Jonathan Isaac, no Otto Porter Jr., no Terrence Ross, no Markelle Fultz, no Michael Carter Williams tonight. And of course they traded away 60 points at the deadline, but they hit to 4's Gary Harris, who came over in the Aaron Gordon trade. We didn't see him during the first meeting between these two teams.
He's been hurt a lot. That's some of the reason why his shooting has been so poor as Anthony Davis. 2 in a row, and this one a little...
To get back, you got to get those sea legs back.
Oh, boy, that's a slam dunk there, boy. You knew that was going to happen. Anything that's a short thing, just call it off.
Underneath, and that's going to be off. And we've got a came over in the Vucevic trade. Again, Fournier, Vucevic, Gordon, about 60 points a game, traded away to Orlando. And of course, a lot of the conversation the other night, not about Frank, but about the entire team, stood up
without foul.
You're going up against an Orlando team that has been awful defensively this month, and all season long they've been one of the worst on the offensive end. AD, red hot.
Always has an advantage to me. I mean, I don't care who you put on him. When he's healthy, he's got the advantage.
And they're going to double up on him, so they swing it to the wide open KC3. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, what a last couple of weeks for him. There on the 1 and 2 positions. Lob underneath. That's a Drummond in very deep.
And you've got to get him the basketball.
And again, as Mike said, interesting to see how the developed chemistry goes between Drummond and
non-displaced rib.
Yes, yes.
Kind of tough to play this game with that.
That's why he was out for a couple of months. Now getting back in. Oh, stepping right into it is Kuz for 3. Yes, sir.
Well, there's it with Steve. Great guy.
One of the great guys in the game. Former Laker assistant coach. And boy, does he and Natai have a very young team. 5 rookies have been playing for this squad. And by the way, they had a really ugly injury to Devin Kennedy last night, and we really wish him the best too after breaking his ankle. Kuzma hits it from the outside.
Defenders on him, and he almost before he came down with it, he had it in the corner to the open man.
Kuz is second on this team in 3-pointers per game. Drummond playing a little defense in deep, and the Lakers are going to control an AD with the handle out of the backcourt, right wing, a little behind KCP, so he couldn't fire it up. And the Lakers will reorganize. What a start here, halfway through quarter number 1. Rolling, good feed under to Drummond. The jump by the Lakers on the turnover by Orlando. Lakers took good care of the basketball despite losing the other night. Drummond forces his way in, and he's going to earn 2 free throws.
3-pointer of the quarter.
It's great basketball IQ, and you know when you're a player like Davis, as the years go on, you get used to it because you get used to getting double teamed and triple teamed.
Drummond, that first free throw, again, didn't look like what he's been shooting of late. That one,
the 13th of this month. Again, they're in the 5th spot, 4 back of Denver, and a game and a half up on Dallas. Driving and throwing it down. Wow. Just out of the reach of Drummond.
Drummond on Anthony. See how he plays the guard.
Little on big. Anthony going into it, wants to try to get around it. Going to be a foul on Dre. Trailing by 4 midway through the 4th to win it. Schroeder had 24. Kuz had a nice game, 21 and 11. And the Lakers outlasted Orlando. Looking to sweep the series. Anthony way short. It's battled around and coming up with it. As Wendell caught Montrez into the game, missed his first game of the year on a coach's decision the other night. He was the only player who had played in every game this year for the Lakers, but sat down by Coach Vogel, giving Gasol time, and it's Caruso attacking and pulling up.
He's going to expose the basketball coming up, and that's when you can utilize your hands better than when he's going the other direction.
That's Robert Franks, who had it taken away, just signed his second 10-day contract on April the 22nd. Again, they're giving a lot of youngsters an opportunity here at the end of the year when they're not going to make the playoffs. Caruso, corner, KCP.